Sims, and we are back with more Code Realize Future Blessings, and holy crap, this is the longest part ever. But we're just being chased by a fucking tank. Well, you know, by a Vito in a fucking tank, so this is pretty entertaining. So, anyway, we're gonna keep going. You're mad, Impey! I thought my heart was gonna leap out of my throat! Sorry, I'm sorry, but we've lost him now, right? That we have. Well, all's well that ends well. Considering its size, it can't possibly follow us through. But, as if mocking our moment of relief, don't think you can outrun me, you dirty rats! This is one of our CGs. I really wanted to see Van Helsing on top of the car. I need a CG of all of our boys at the end, but anyway. You've gotta be joking! The walls, the buildings on either side, make deafening crashes as they're torn asunder. It's like he's digging through the alley with a giant shovel. Avito's vehicle quickly approaches us as it spreads destruction down the narrow road. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! This is the kind of situation where he's supposed to go around, wait up ahead, and then say something like, "This is your last stop." Isn't it that kind of scene? Now's not the time for that. We won't be able to dodge cannon fire easily in this narrow path. Fire! Fire! Ah, damn it! What are you, a rhino? There's no reason to stick to the alley now. Soon the car is back on the streets of Liverpool as fast as it will carry us. It seems that we were forced to drive in a loop, ending up back at the port where we started. Although, we can't drive around the city area with this weapon of destruction breathing down our back. In the end, there might be less damage if we drive through a wide path at the port. But even ignoring its destructive power, its speed is also far superior to what our automobile is capable of. Which is just, the tanks usually don't move that fast, they just kind of rumble along, so. Meaning... Oh, here we go. Oh, you know what? I've seen this. I've seen this one. I think it was on the back of the case. Or I could have seen it when I was browsing pictures. It's on the... No, it's not on the back of this case, but this case obviously is for the PS4. It's the combined games. But I think it's on the back of the Vita case. I'm not going to dig it out, but... I finally caught up. Because I'm like, who is this dude? He's here! One man stands atop the vehicle that closes in on us, the wind fluttering over him. A horrifying calm and cold voice, as if the maniacal laughter from earlier never happened. But in his eyes, a madness like never before dwells. Vito, don't you think this thing is a little dangerous? I bet even the British military doesn't use something so preposterous. Wonderful, isn't it? It's a prototype I bought from a certain mad scientist. It's a modern war chariot called a battle tank. Battle tank. A prototype that Vito bought from a certain mad scientist. That sounds like Nemo. A colossal, heavily armored vehicle with a cannon easily on par with military weaponry. Historically, tanks were first deployed in the First World War. First World War. As you're all aware, my ship was completely destroyed by the hands of Miss Shirley. Only this car withstood the explosion, and it was left intact as you see it. Vito quietly pauses. See, that's the thing Saint Germain should have put a bomb inside. In that silence, his bloodlust is almost palpable. It'd be all too easy to kill you all with a cannon shell. There's no fun in that. One at a time, leisurely with this tank, I shall grind you all down. Whoa! Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap! He's gonna turn us into scrap! Vito's vehicle that bests us in weight and power pushes our car against the wall of a building. Our automobile let out a shrill cry as the body of the tank pushes it from the side. Damn it! Van Helsing, can you destroy that thing or something? I would have done so long ago if I were able, but it's impossible with the firearms I have now.
I guess that leaves only one option, huh?
As he speaks, Darius kicks off from the car and stands atop the tank. He makes a big puff of tobacco smoke and takes a breath, and then finally readies his prosthetic hand. Papa! Hey, Darius, make room up there for us, too. Stopping Lupin and Van Helsing, who make to join him as reinforcements, Darius stands tall in the strong wind.
There's no need. This is something I must settle myself.
Oh, so you came to strike me directly.
That's right. Let's end this, Vito. Our history spanning the past 9 years.
End this? Whatever do you mean?
You can't possibly think you can settle matters again without killing me. Precisely. My precious only daughter tossed aside her desire for revenge and settled things without killing you. If I kill you now, everything will have been for nothing.
Doesn't mean I can't get you within an inch of your life. Darius weaves his way through the gunshots and thrusts his fist at Avito's abdomen. Blocking the blow with his gun barrel, Avito sneers madly. Just in case I kill you. I mean, I would feel really bad if you didn't get last words with your daughter, so. Make amends, do your thing, and then we'll battle to the death. It's cool. It's the way it always works.
I'm happy that you thought of me that way, but I am only human. Seeing Mama killed, who was as dear to you as she was to me, there's no way I could sit idly by and bear it. Back then I tried to kill Vito. I didn't have the slightest intention of upholding the family's code.
It's about what we were told before. His painful past in which he claimed the family's code was never to kill, but he almost broke that oath. He almost broke the oath, but he didn't. Shirley staggers dazedly, faced with the truth that her father never told her. Papa, did something like that? Yes, that's right. I was sure I was going to die back then. Well, he preached the ways of non-killing to you, his daughter, forcing you to bottle up your desire for revenge. But in reality, he was burning for vengeance himself. Dreadful, is it not? His triumphant laughter echoes through the Liverpool night. So you see, Miss Shirley, you have every right to bear the desire to kill me. Because even the father whom you so respect tried to kill me. Shirley's eyes waver like a lost child not knowing what to believe in. It's like she continues to believe in her father because there's no one else to believe in. But feeling doubt now, she looks to me for an answer. It's all right, Shirley. I hug her tight, hoping that her fear will subside. Trust in your father who's here for you right now. Right now, Darius is desperately trying to protect you and your future. His prosthetic hand swings down in a grand manner, making a particularly high-pitched screech where Vito had dodged it. With his back turned, Darius speaks. Shirley, back then when I was about to kill Vito, what stopped me was none other than your smile that came to my head. If I hugged you with blood-drenched hands, you probably wouldn't have liked it. You'd probably be sad. And that is something that even your mama who died would never forgive. And so, Vito, no matter how much you try to instigate strife, it's no use. Both Shirley and I will keep our kill-free oath. Where we'll be sending you is neither heaven nor hell, but behind bars in prison. Papa! Well said, Darius. Very passionate words. Yeah, it's easy to kill, but to not kill is far, far more difficult. Darius, you're a strong person. Yeah, of course he is. He's my proud papa. It's gonna be like, bark, bark. Listening to our conversation dumbfoundedly, Avito remains standing atop the tank. Finally, his shoulders begin trembling. You still won't budge even after all of this. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Truly ridiculous. And it's really, 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 really that important to keep the kill-free oath. That important to keep the kill-free oath. Darius Gordon. His eyelids open so wide that it's like they'll tear apart, the color of wrath like a raging fire dwelling within him. Then continue upholding that asinine honor and die right here. It's coming. Cool. Shh. He shut himself in that vehicle. We can't do anything like this. Darn it.
He really is trying to completely destroy us. We won't even last 5 minutes like this.
Can't we tear him off by accelerating?
Well, then we'd just be literal cannon fodder. Basically, we're in the definition of a pinch.
If that's the case, there's no other choice but to incapacitate this tank. What a little bitch hiding inside of a tank.
Crush. Be crushed. Your heroics, your honor, die in despair knowing that there was no point in upholding any of them.
Okay, Mama. Lupin! I'm gonna have to use my poison! No. Before that, there's one thing I'd like to try first. The two vehicles speed through Liverpool as they bump into each other. Lupin runs his eyes around the surroundings and catches one point, gesturing at it. Imbe! The building ahead of us. Head there. That building... The renovating hotel? The hotel they're renovating, I guess.
What are we going there for? There's no path, just the building.
Just follow my instructions and ram into it with everything you've got.
Jeez! Whatever happens, it isn't my fault.
He slams the pedal to the floor and the car jolts forward with a force that almost denies any control from the driver.
Whoa!
Wait, what? What do you think you're doing? There's only a wall and pillars ahead. It's fine. This is Lupin we're talking about. I'm sure he has some sort of a plan. Yeah, I'd rather die this way than by the tank. I would just love it if he was like, I'd rather die this way than by that fucking tank.
What?
All right then. Now it all comes down to luck.
Yeah, Cece's like,
I think. Wait! Then, with a bone-shaking impact, both vehicles plunge into the renovating hotel. Naturally, a tremendous amount of debris comes raining down on us. Everyone, cover your heads! Van Helsing, I'm counting on you!
So that's what you had in mind. Sheesh. You sure work a man hard.
Oh, my God.
Oh!
The bromance went a little bit further than I thought it would right there. You work a man... Oh! Lupin, Van Helsing, what is going on when I'm not around? Jesus! You're supposed to be in love with me, not each other, but... I'm digging the bromance, but not the rest of it. No. Well, only if I'm the meat in the man sandwich is all I'm saying. But anyway. God, I love his face. Hey, booger. Van Helsing points his gun to the heavens, prioritizing destroying the larger pieces of debris. Eventually, after the rain of rubble has stopped. What you doing, buddy? I know, it's late. What remains are two vehicles buried in debris, and us, dumbstruck. How are we all still alive? Are we alive? I was 90% sure that we were dead. In fact, I'm pretty sure my lifespan was shortened from it. My apologies. But we stopped that tank in its tracks, did we not? He's got a little bit of Saint Germain in him right now. We stand, coughing as we look ahead. Hey! There's no shrieking, okay? No shrieking! The door of the buried tank opens, and out crawls a wounded man.
Damn you!
There was surely a significant impact on the tank as well. Bird! Stop it! I have no idea what your problem is. Why are you shrieking? I hate that. It's like such an ear-splitting, like, eee! Noise. Oh, I hate it. He just sits there and shrieks, and he knows that I hate it, and he just does it on purpose. He's like an asshole. Avito appears once more, swaying dazedly like he'd hit his head. Ahem. Pushing aside rubble as he takes precarious steps, he slowly approaches us.
Avito Cordell, give it up. You're lost.
Darius slowly walks toward Avito. Oh, you lost.
Shut your mouth. The likes of you all who cling to such things as honor, that aren't even worth a single pence. fated to perish. Vito holds up his gun with shaking hands. Oh, good lord. Lupin quietly asks him a question as he does so. Vito Crudel, why are you so obsessed with the Gordon family? I'm not sure if this was 9 years ago, but you hit the jackpot around that time, right? Weren't there other ways to profit than to be particular about the Gordon family's drug? Vito made a chuckle and opens his mouth as if in a feverish daze. Why am I particular about the Gordon family? It's only natural that I'd be particular. My father was originally a member of the Gordon family. What? My father was one of its members. But he moved to Italy after marrying my mother and joined the mafia in order to make a name for himself. Without killing, nor profiting through crime, preaching the nonsensical adages and succeeding the will of Gordon. But, naturally, with such methods, it was impossible to gather manpower and resources. The family consisted of 5 members. It was a weak mafia enslaved by debt. Time passed and father still wouldn't face reality. He'd obsess over the family's ambitions and how they were disrespected. Father never changed his ways. That's right, even when my mother collapsed due to an illness. Vito grinds and clenches his teeth. His grudge is bared at last. Even though he knew that her treatment would cost a large sum of money, still he insisted on honest business. All because he stubbornly adhered to the ridiculous Gordon Code. My mother died so quickly. That's why you were also so persistent. Yes, precisely. Ridiculous, isn't it? No more than a personal grudge. The ones who are supposed to live in the underside of society, but make asinine claims insisting they're kill-free. Those sort of people. Everything about it. Want to contaminate it. Laughing as if he lost his mind, Vito tosses his gun at Darius's feet. Vito Crudel, past. An Italian mafioso whose father was a former member of the Gordon family. Lost his mother due to his father having been too devoted to the Gordon family ideology. Oopsie. He holds a personal grudge as a result. So then you killed somebody else's mother and you... Wow. Okay, yeah, full circle, asshole. I won't allow it. There's no way I will. Even if I'm thrown in prison, I'll break free and I will get my revenge. You heard me. I'll kill your beloved daughter in a way so gruesome that you won't even be able to look. Now what do you do, Darius Gordon? If you want to prevent that, you have no choice but to kill me with that gun. You. Darius looks down with a frown and quietly picks up the gun at his feet. Papa! His back to Shirley's shriek-like exclamation, he slowly walks toward Vito. There's a fury in his eyes that he can't hide, filled with a sharp determination. Now, pointed at me and pull the trigger. Such a ridiculous honor is kill-free. Throw it away right this moment. All right, I understand. Darius makes a quiet sigh and slowly lifts his hand that holds the gun. In that case... Then, as he speaks those words, he throws the gun into the air and... He makes a fist and brings it full force directly into Vito's cheek. Gah! I think that's our last CG. I really wanted one of our boys. I needed more of our boys. I told you, I won't sully the honor that my daughter and men are upholding. Getting a little tired of repeating myself, brat. Oh, look at us hanging out in the background looking all suave as shit. We're like, psh, bam. I'm like a boss with that hat. That hat is like fucking, that's an umbrella. Like, oh, it's raining. Everybody get under my hat. And like, look at Shirley being a boss over there too. This is amazing. He's like, I'm all tough. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah. Women rule the world, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. Darius breathed a discontented sigh from his nose towards the shocked Vito. Frankly, I did have half a mind to kill you. But after hearing that your father was a Gordon family member, my will to kill you died down even more. Why? Huh? You look like the book-smart type and you can't even understand that? Mafia family is still a family. If your father is a Gordon, that would make you, his son, a member of the family too, no matter how much of a fool the son. Sheesh! Such an appalling man. Who is the fool?
Avito collapsed to the ground, and almost immediately after, Darius becomes unsteady and begins crumbling as well. Papa! The one who catches him is Shirley. Papa, great job!
Yeah, let's go back to our home. And let's take our time to talk about it this time. There's plenty that I couldn't have told you before.
Darius makes a big grin and rubs Shirley's head. Watching those two, I let out a sigh of relief and pet Cece. Now it's over. Yeah, that's right. I never expected it would be such a big adventure. We're covered with wounds from head to toe. And what to do from here.
My beloved car has seen better days, too. There. I'll restore you back to your original glory once more.
Just when Impey lets out a sigh. A new automobile in Saint Germain! Saint Germain ex machina. Well. A beautiful blue automobile pulls up before us. In all likelihood, it was taken from Avito's crew. And the man who steps out is none other than our most reliable French nobleman, of course. It would seem that my timing was right on cue. Saint Germain! I'm glad that you're all right. Not only me, but Passy and the others, as well as the passengers of the Gloria, are all perfectly safe as well. Them too? Thank goodness! Shirley and I take each other's hands and share in our relief. Thanks, Saint Germain. We were able to pull quite the trump card on that villain thanks to those bombs. Is that so? But is it not a bit early to express your gratitude? Saint Germain smirks for some reason. Before his words completely melt away into the air.
Halt! Lupin and his crew!
Huh? That voice? Old Man Leon? What's that old man doing in Liverpool?
Extorting money and goods from the cruise ship wasn't enough for you, I see. You would even go so far as destroying the city of Liverpool. Do not resist. You are under arrest.
A loud, familiar voice approaches from the direction of the military vehicle. Victor and I exchange looks as the bellow goes down the list of charges. We have no excuse for the destruction, but what does he mean by extortion? We immediately look to Saint Germain. He makes a soft smile and nonchalantly says, The truth is, as part of a band of thieves, I thought I should take the opportunity to play the part. I look a little closer. Piled in the automobile that Saint Germain rode in are dozens of art pieces and countless wads of cash. Oh my God, Saint Germain! So much so that it overflows. Look at his face!
Count! What have you done, Saint Germain?
As a connoisseur of the arts, I simply couldn't help myself. And what a waste it would be for such objects of value to be lost forever to an explosion at sea. You weren't kidding about those labor fees. This much would easily pay for all the ammunition I depleted. Somehow, I think that's the least of our worries. But maybe it's not too late if we apologize, or maybe it's too late. It's too late!
To put it in the more simple terms, stop right there, Lupin!
We turn our backs to the huffing and puffing that quickly nears us and nod to each other. Darius laughs dryly as we jump into the automobile. It's almost like we had this arranged beforehand.
So, it's the Lupin crew that's been being chased. So this doesn't concern Shirley and me, right?
Just so. It is, after all, for all intents and purposes, our crime. I'm pretty sure you were the sole perpetrator in this crime, Count! Poor Victor. Will you be all right, Spacey? Yep, I'm used to this. I flash her a big smile and the engine of the automobile lets out a roar. So now we have 6 people, a dog, a fuck ton of art, and a shit ton of money jammed into a car. And then, behind us, from the Gloria, colorful fireworks shot up and burst, one after the next, matching the morning glow.
Whoa, what?
Are those fireworks for the party? It is an arrangement too extravagant for one... Is it an arrangement too extravagant for one ship's funeral? Oh, I'd say it's just about right. A spectacle worthy of the thrilling exploits of the illustrious band of thieves. Right then, everyone, let's get the show on the road post-haste. With Lupin's cue, the automobile flies forward like the wind. Darius and Shirley get smaller and smaller behind us as they wave their goodbyes. I fucking love this.
Till we meet again. I pray that you don't get caught.
You too, and... As I nod and wave back, I'm at a loss for words. Farewell. I push the word back down into my chest and open my mouth once more. After all, we're already... See you back in London! Friends. Oh, they did like a weird watercolor thing. I was like, what's going on? Like, oh. That was so cute. That was totally cute. Oh my god, what's this ending? This is a different song. Oh! What's that? What are these? These aren't actual CGs that we were oh my god, is this like a hidden CG that we get after? Look at the money pile in the car! Look at Saint Germain looking all happy with himself. I hope this is like a hidden CG that you get at the end, like the one we got in Code Realize. Guardian of Rebirth. Look at this! We're like freaking out and Saint Germain's all happy and everybody else. Victor's like, fuck my life! Victor! This is so great! I need this in the gallery! Oh my god! They're all freaking out. Look at Van Helsing. He's like, this is awesome. He's just hanging on the back of the car. He's just hanging on the back of the motherfucking car like nobody's business. This is so fucking great. This is great. I love this so much. The money just flying out the car. That is amazing. Guys. Oh, look at Van Helsing. Oh, Van Helsing. I was really hoping we'd see... Are we going to see Darius and Oh, no, Victor's head flew away. Oh, I'm assuming that's them in the car behind us. Oh, Victor, your hat. The fireworks in the boat. Great. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, guys, that was amazing. I love the end. I really do. Oh, my God, I really hope that CG is in there. I need to see that again in my life. Oh, there's an after. Cool. A few days after the incident involving the statue of Bathory, the remnants of the Cradell family hiding out in London were captured by the guards and Yard one by one. From the evidence collected via interrogations, they were also able to secure the main source of the drug. The spread of the drug across London is finally beginning to settle. Though the addicts and victims in its wake are far from few, under the supervision of Victor, the alchemists and doctors put everything into creating and applying the neutralizer. But the drug is highly addictive, and the long-term damage to its habitual users is severe. For them, there's no other choice than to ride out the long process of detox, Victor said. In any case, London's tense atmosphere gradually begins to lighten with the end of the incident. It wasn't long before its return to the bustling cityscape that they all knew and loved. And, regarding the Lupin crew, as well as Darius Gordon, the boss of the Gordon family, having received a summons directly from Queen Victoria herself, they were heading to Buckingham Palace on this day. Perhaps they're going to bring up the labor fees that the Count carried out, or so Victor nervously mused about, but according to Lionheart, with a face of discontentment, that would be on hold. After all, considering the source, much of what Saint Germain made off with were illegal, some even national treasures. Handled without care, this could easily become an international incident. Thus, the Queen was forced to turn a blind eye. I love it! So if it's about another matter, what could she want to discuss? Looking down at the members who trembled with fear as they waited, Queen Victoria smiles at them lightly. You all did splendid work back at Liverpool, I've been told. The same can be said for you, right? In the end, it was the quick action of the British military that hastened things. Oh, I miss their mafia clothes, though. Just as Victor says, other than the fast response of the local Yard, it was thanks to Victoria's foreseeing foreseeing the incident. Her commanding of the British military in order to calm the situation was a major factor in its quick resolution. Oh, a compliment from Professor Stein. It feels rather odd.
Your Majesty the Queen, I'm truly grateful for your aid. Thanks to you, I didn't have to repeat my failure, and I was able to settle things from 9 years ago as well.
We must thank you as well, Darius Gordon. I'm proud that the London Mafia has someone like you. While we cannot publicly declare our friendship, I'm pleased to have the Gordon family as underground consultants. If I am to interpret your statement correctly, you are using this matter in order to strengthen underground ties? I'll leave that to your imagination.
Wowee! Queenie here sure has got some guts.
Surely everyone agreed with Impey's utterance, albeit perhaps in different terms.
Ingrates! You would disrespect Her Majesty!
Think nothing of it, Lionheart. Don't you have something more important to tell them? Lionheart clears his throat and straightens his back.
Her Majesty is eternally grateful of the fact that, despite the crewmen and guests aboard, you have minimized casualties. We could not halt the cache of drugs, UK technology, and weaponry from leaking out to foreign nations in Liverpool. It was all thanks to your valor. I, Rempart Lionheart, Captain of the Guard, express my deepest gratitude.
Finishing his exaggerated dramatic speech, Lionheart makes an awkward face and lowers his voice.
Also, we are considering holding a funeral in secret for Marquis Grimmond.
Marquis Grimmond? A nobleman with connections to a Vito who was always steeped in nasty rumors. The one and only confirmed casualty of this incident. Shaking off the stiff atmosphere that befell the room, Victoria lets out a quiet sigh. Putting aside the unfortunate events, let us be satisfied that the outcome was quite close to ideal. Victoria turns her back as she makes to leave. Then just as Lupin and the others let out a sigh of relief. Uh-oh. Oh, but how troublesome. Because of your unexpected behavior, the cityscape of Liverpool has been utterly ruined. She smiles mischievously as if she'd been building up to this very moment. Hey, that was fucking Credell. That was a Vito in his tank, man. The reconstruction costs. Perhaps I will address an invoice to your mansion. There goes all the money we stole. The value of the treasure that Saint Germain pilfered and the reconstruction costs of Liverpool are roughly equal, though if they took the repairs of Impey's beloved car into account, they would in fact be in the red. After being confronted with the hair-raising estimates, and just before they were to return home from the palace... Good day! I trust you're finished with your meeting with Queen Victoria. Just as they're about to pass through the gates, Sholmes suddenly appears. How useless were you, though? I mean, I love you, don't get me wrong, but you were useless this whole entire time. Where were you? You were like, I need you guys to go in there. You didn't even show up. You did nothing. You did nothing. 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 We're going to take your fee. I think you should be paying us, because you didn't do anything. You're cute, but you did nothing. Huh. Sholmes. You peeping bastard. Where have you been this whole time? I had things to investigate myself. You're mistaken if you think I've been following you about. Things to investigate? You mean... Indeed, the production side of the drug. While everyone shows a surprised response, Sholmes explains carefully. The main ingredient herb that disappeared in large quantities, the drug that was mass-produced and spread through the country. Vito, who took command, was Italian. It's hard to imagine he'd go through the trouble of transporting it to Italy, producing the drug and sending it back. And there is a place within the United Kingdom in which one can do these things, with ingredients and drugs remaining. Precisely. And what's more, a place well suited for import and export. After much investigation, I was led to a particular storage lot at Liverpool's port, and sure enough, presto. Oh, bird, stop. Oh, I need to stretch, I'm sorry. A corner of a gigantic brick storage building located in the warehouse district of the port. The herbs and drugs were loaded there, and it also acted as a processing facility for the drug.
Come on, don't tell me there's still more.
Impey's exasperation echoed everyone's sentiments. There's no way of telling how much of the product is gone, but its spread could spell the beginning of new troubles. Thanks to you, we were able to prevent that. Disturbances in the slums have calmed since cutting the source and won't recur. You have my gratitude for accepting my sudden request back at your mansion. Thank you very much. It's a bit odd receiving thanks from the likes of you. Is it now? Decorum is necessary. Even if someone may be your enemy tomorrow, they may work as comrades today. He laughs and slightly narrows his eyes. Also, about the Credell family and their boss, Avito, the roots of this matter. Starting with their boss's arrest, the men of the family were apprehended duly. Their complete disbandment is imminent, I'm sure.
I see. So his family is no more.
Darius mutters to no one in particular.
You know, if only there was someone to stop that guy, you know?
He's a lost cause now, but at least he's not dead. From this point on, it's all on him. Lupin turns to Darius.
Yeah, you're right.
At any rate, it's been rather quiet today. Where might the young ladies be?
Aha! Now you've done it.
Oh,
Shirley, are you safe? You haven't been captured by another crime lord in the city, have you? Are you all right?
Noted. Well, they have bodyguards with them today, so I do not foresee any particular issues arising. Passy and Deli? Cece? Passy and Cece? Spacey, this way! Here, hurry! Shirley, you run so fast. I chase after her as she weaves in and out of the crowds with her light footsteps. And then from behind me, I hear an exhausted-sounding voice.
Yeah, it was Passy and Deli. Well, milady, you shouldn't go so far ahead. Wait up, I tell you. There's no point in bodyguards if you're that far away.
Hearing Deli and Passy, I look around at the crowd around us. Today is the day of the market. There are more people on the streets than usual, and it's filled with liveliness. I don't know, like Deli and Shirley are the same age. But I feel like it's Passy and Shirley. Like someday she's gonna grow up. I feel like he's not too much older than her. Like someday she'll be like 18, he'll be like 23, and they'll be like fall in love. Like, but Deli's kind of probably her age. So market, a marketplace that is everything one would need. From daily household items to groceries, each individual shop is unique, so it's quite a joy to browse. We're headed to an ice cream shop that had set up shop at the market, so we've been told. Yes.
What? Cece, so stop pulling me. You're going to trip. Whoa!
Deli, are you all right?
This is nothing. Listen, Cece. You must obey me, the master of the army of darkness. Whoa! I told you to stop pulling.
He looks like a little more than just a young boy as I watch him being dragged around by Cece like this. I mean, Cece is a corgi. He's a tiny dog pulling around a little vampire. That's fucking adorable. But he has also fulfilled his duty as a guest of Lupin's crew in this incident. After Lupin and the others went to Liverpool to rescue Shirley and I, Deli, who was tasked with watching the house, had apparently gone to Buckingham Palace. There he reported the whereabouts of the drug kingpin, as well as requesting the immediate notification of the local yard. For Deli, a vampire, to appeal directly to an indirect foe like the British government must have been a force of will. Then Passy picks up Cece and, "All right, Mr. Cece, you shouldn't trouble your owner so much." Cece listens to him obediently and even stays on his command. Passy, I never knew you were so good with dogs.
Why? I've been putting every day into teaching him discipline.
Perhaps that's because Cece considers him more of a friend than a master. Deli drops his shoulders in disappointment and sighs, looking toward Shirley.
But that girl named Shirley, she's unbelievably restless. Isn't she, Spacey? She's like the polar opposite of you.
Oh, did you say something, Deli? Oh my god, look at them.
Gah!
Shirley, who went on ahead, is already coming back before we realize it. And she's even holding ice cream.
My age and yours aren't that different, so don't you start calling me Deli, too.
What? Not that different, but I'm a lot bigger. Deli, you're tiny, so I couldn't even tell.
Don't get so cocky.
Deli and Shirley. They're kind of similar in how energetic they are. How they always give their all. Right, anyway, here's the ice cream. I went ahead and bought it. The flavors are all my own recommendations. Wow.
What is this? And why is it so brightly colored?
The ice cream and its toppings are so adorable, but what causes me to let out a gasp is that there's 3 on top of each other. You haven't seen anything yet. I have 5 scoops myself. Come on, it'll melt if we don't eat it quickly. I do as she suggests, and the coldness and sweetness melts away in my mouth.
Oh, whoa. The world is spreading across my mouth. Never have I known such a food.
Deli, you crack me up. You're so dramatic saying that the world is spreading. But it really is that good. Those are my favorite flavors, after all. All right, then, next. Cassie took a photo. Hey! Why are you letting him take a picture?
My apologies, milady. You seem to be having so much fun, I wanted to preserve it somehow, so I asked. Right, this was requested of me, so...
Shoved by Shirley's fourth, both Passy and the photographer behind him step back in surprise. Then you get in here too.
Oh, all right. What are we doing?
Apparently we're getting our picture taken. Oh, Mr. Photographer, over here with the 4 of us, please.
Right. All right then, boys and girls, give me your best smiles.
Aww.
But boy!
Ready, and... Aw. Oh, that's so cute! Watch the birdie! Oh, I got a birdie. With the shutter sound echoing throughout the cityscape, our moment is eternally captured. My first ever picture taken with a friend of the same age and gender. Not the same age, because we are far older than 13, bitch. Don't even. Same age. We are not 13. That is creepy. No matter how many years pass from this point, I'm sure I'll remember this moment every time I look at this photo. Shirley and I, Deli and Passy, this wonderful moment when we all smiled together. And you can't... Come on, zoom out! You gotta be able to see Deli and Passy too. What the hell? Cute. Okay, so let's go check out our memory trunk. Oh, I'm so sad the end thing isn't there. Is that like not an extra anywhere? Oh! Yes! Yes, it is, guys. I love this so much. I needed this in my life. I am so glad it's here. Look at Cece in Saint Germain's lap. Oh, Saint Germain. Oh my God, Saint Germain's holding up Cece's glasses. Like, oh my God, look at his face. Oh my God. Spacey's over there screaming. Impey's like, what the fuck? It's, it's supposed to be driving. Saint Germain's like, hee, playing with the dog in his glasses. Look at the fucking car. And there's pearls and shit. And Lupin's like, God, Victor, no! And Victor's like, my hat! But I like that hat! And fucking Van Helsing is literally just like hanging out of the car. Does he even have a leg in the car? Is he just like how the hell is he on the car? Like, he's missing a leg. He's got like one leg in the car. He's just like hanging out the back. He's just like, I'm gonna hold on the back. How fucking amazing is Van Helsing that he's just hanging out the back of the car like that? I love this so much. And then there goes his hat blowing away. But I just love this. I know we can't get them all. We can't get everybody in the shot. We can't. No, because it's like a choice between like Van Helsing and frickin' Saint Germain. But like, I just love this one so much, guys. It is my favorite. Oh my God, I love it. Oh, guys, I love it. Oh, I love the way fucking Van Helsing looks in that. All right, so let's skip through. Okay, so let's see. That's when we first met. I still love this one too. Wow, look at that. They have really, I gotta be honest, like, okay, we didn't get to marry Van Helsing and they kind of cock-block you with Van Helsing in every left, right, and turn. I don't know why. But can I just be honest? These side CGs that they give you of him are just fucking amazing. Like, he just looks fucking amazing in all of them. Like, look at that smirk. He's like, I love kicking ass. He just looks so happy to have just beaten the fuck out of people. I love that she's got like a little backpack on. He's like, oh, are you gonna kick my ass? Yeah, she will. Look at this too. Oh, this is great, guys. I looked at this one before. And then he looks at you, and then he smirks. I love it so much. And then Saint Germain being all dapper and sexy as fuck. He almost looks I mean, his eyes are closed, but it almost looks like they're slightly open. He's like, I'm slightly open because I'm getting stabby with it. Like, I'm doing mischief. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. He's so much. He's like beaming in these ones. Like, I just, like, Van Helsing is not a beamer, and yet he just beams in all of these. He's like smiling, and he's just like so happy. Oh, look at Victor. He's like, I'm being Victor. You know what? We don't have like a. We never had. Oh, we do with the champagne. I'm like, we don't have a Lupin one. We do. Here we go. I forgot about this one. I love this one. This is my favorite of Lupin. Out of all the other, I like this. Because the wink and the freaking look on his face. That's just precious. It's just beautiful, guys. That is just. And that's awesome, too. Oh, Impey. Oh. So dapper in that suit. You're like a real chauffeur. Oh, God. And then Crazy Pants. Yeah. I still love the way we look like such a boss in the background. We're like, fucking boss. I do wish they kind of had at least a CG with us in the costume where we could see the full thing. I can't believe, can you not zoom out? No, you can't. Oh, yeah, you can't. So you can't see Passy and Deli. That's the only thing I don't like. Because they're there, so it should have been a little bit further out, so you should have been able to zoom out so you could see them. But you can't. That sucks. Oh, wait, that's, okay. There we go. So that's all of our things. And of course, we have all of our lovely CGs of all of our boys. All of our lovely ones. Oh, that one of Impey is still really fucking ridiculous. I can't get over that. I mean, that's some fan service shit right there. We didn't get any kind of shit like that with the other ones. Unlike, I mean, we got a little bit of it with the Lupin one, but you expect that of Lupin. The only thing I found funny is when I was scrolling through here, we have that one with, okay, our technically our family, but like Isaac Beckford's family. So that's just really odd. So the Lupin had an even less of one. Van Helsing had more CGs than Lupin did because one of Lupin's was actually not of Lupin. Wow. It's amazing. This is great. This is great. I'm really sad that Saint Germain's not in this one. And that actually makes me sad because if you think about it, like we have in their Mafia uniform, so we've got everyone's got like a CG in the Mafia costumes, you know? But I feel bad because Saint Germain is kind of like in the background with Van Helsing, but then he's also not in this one. So it's like we got a little bit less. I'm sad we got a little bit less. We got a little bit less Saint Germain, and it would have been so cute if he was in this one. It would have, because then this would have just been perfect. But anyway, I'm going to leave this one on because it's as close as we can get to all the guys, because we can't see the other one. The other one we can't see. Actually, you know what, though? We'll just have to... We'll just have to... Oh, wait. No, we can't. We can't. Oh, my God, we can zoom out. Guys, that is motherfucking perfect. Look at that. Now, wait, hold on. No. There we go. There we go. No, wait, wrong way. There we go. Okay, perfect. Now we can see everything. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad I thought of that. I was like, wait, maybe we can zoom out. Now we can just... I love this. It's so comic book style almost. Like, because like just the way the light's coming in, it's just... It's not like the normal CGs. It's totally different, but I fucking love it. That was so great. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this part up here. When we come back in the next part, we will probably be starting the Sholmes route, so I'm not sure. I mean, I would expect that to be at least as long as this. Plus, we got all the choices to make, and there are actually good and bad paths. I'm not sure how many. I haven't quite checked that, but we will use a guide. This way we can go through, get all the options and stuff like that, and we will do what we normally do. We'll go through, we'll pick the answer we're not supposed to pick, go back, you know, so we can do all the choices, see all the things, get all the things. Then we'll do finishes, but And then we'll do the deli's room stuff and see all that extras, but... What bird? You're being weird. Is it because I moved? Sorry. Anyway, so yeah. So I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.